Hello and welcome. Please remain standing for our senior members of our high school choir to sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you to the band and choir for their excellent job this evening. Please be seated. Good evening, graduates, school board members, Mr. Tubbs, WF staff, the family of Patrick Runge, classes of 1970 and 1971 alumni, Weyauwega Police Department, Gold Cross Ambulance, family, and friends. Welcome to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2021. Commencement is defined as a beginning or start, not an ending. While we celebrate the successes at Weyauwega-Fremont High School, whether you're graduating in 2021 or you did in 1970 or 1971, this night is a beginning, a start to new dreams, goals, and friendships while we reflect and celebrate. As the class motto indicates, I think I have learned the best way to lift oneself up is to help someone else, by Booker T. Washington. We move forward, destined for success, helping each other to become better individuals. Let us begin our ceremony. At this time, I'd like to officially welcome and represent the class of 2021, the class president, Bowden Witkowski.
I got it. As my history teacher, Mr. Chase says, make today a great day. And I'm happy to say that even though it's one of the coldest days on history, our adventures in the last 4 years have led to this being a truly great day. Let me take you all back to freshman year and relive some of the memories that we created. When I think back to freshman year, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little worried for us. We had not one, but two separate instances where we stuck paper clips into wall outlets. From this point on, it seemed as if we learned our lesson. We're all starting to mature into young adults. Well, the following year during chemistry class, we danced with danger once again, and two boys competed completed the circuit between a wall outlet and a light bulb by holding hands and touching the terminals. After that, we did finally learn from our mistakes or adventures and figured out who we were as a class. We were not shaped only by these few electric events, but the many that led up to us being here today. The many sporting events, concerts, pep rallies, and school days have prepared us for what life holds after high school better than anything else. There is nowhere else where you can learn how to build rockets during one part of the day and learn about the human anatomy the next. When we grow up, we will be able to brag to our children that we know the highest point in every state thanks to MSI and how to castrate a goat thanks to our agriculture department. Our ability to adapt to these changes in the classroom was tested this last year when we made the quick transition to virtual learning. Even though this new form of learning presented many challenges, our class persevered and adapted to this change, seemingly taking everything in stride. From waking up at the crack of dawn for a 9 a.m. English class, or making a roller coaster in the shed for physics, we all made the best of our situation and continued to grow as a class. We never knew what the next day held for us, but we continued to log on and be mindful and diligent of our schoolwork, even if it was from a bolt on the wolf or a tree stand in the woods. We did not give up in this time of change, but were quick to adapt and tackle this new challenge with a new motivation I never really saw from our class before. We all had a new appreciation for what we could accomplish during these crazy times. Usually, it is not until after graduation until we realize how important these events in our high school career are. But to start this year, we already discovered this importance. When I walked into the doors on the first day of school, I never had seen so many people genuinely excited to be at school. I'm not saying that we are not excited for school every day, because I know we are, but an excitement to see our friends again and return to some sort of normal. It didn't matter if your favorite class was study hall, physics, or even lunch. You can't deny that being back in school is better than virtual learning. Now that we are here on graduation day, we're starting to move into the real world of responsibilities. After all that we have been through as a class, I'm confident that every single one of us will be able to accomplish whatever we put our minds to in life. We faced and conquered many challenges in the last year, and we will continue to defeat any hardships that arise in the future. Whether you're going into the workforce or to college, after all that we have been through, I know that you all will succeed and excel at what you do. But before we go on making millions of dollars, a big thank you is due to the people who got us to graduation day today. The staff, who did everything they could this last year to deliver an education to us remotely, while also making sure we didn't fall behind in the new model. Our parents, who pushed and motivated us through school since we were in 4K. They stuck through all of our elementary choir concerts and drove us around everywhere we needed to be. In high school, they help and motivate us through our struggles as one of the final ways to form us in young adults. So, class of 2021, we made it. Now let's get out there and achieve every one of our wildest dreams and make every day a great day. Thank you.
Thank you to Bowdoin. Such awesome words and inspiration. Each year, the students vote to select a staff member to speak to their class. This year, they've asked Mr. Tom Chase to share some inspirational words. Mr. Chase. The kids are complimenting Mr. Chase on how he looks this evening.
Is there another train going to go by? I was hoping another train would go by so everybody could hear it really well. That's another story. All right, Kyle. I just gave you your first Diet Pepsi. I bought that one. So 3 years from now, next one's on you. All right, hopefully you can hear me. I know it's kind of difficult with the wind and trains and whatnot. First of all, let me put my glasses on. The other ones. By the way, Bo, that was a pretty good catch you had before. Thank you for this incredible honor. I'd first love to have any staff member that's in attendance here to please stand tonight. It has been a year to remember. So many challenges that put us in all different spots as education. You guys preserve. Please stand so we can applaud you. Please stand. When I was notified I was able to give your speech tonight, I began to research some motivational speakers. I saw Denzel Washington. He talked about making sure you had a plan and never to fall back, to always fall forward. Others had other ideas of motivation, but it just wasn't right. So I had to kind of get it from the heart. So here goes. As I began to reflect, as I was walking the other day with a group of seniors, I saw a few of them that were very happy that this incredible year was coming to an end. The year had a few more days to leave their legacy. A year like none ever before, and it made us all better. It made us do things we never thought we could do as educators and as students. Our school community has risen to the occasion with a great sense of pride and accomplishment. With a thought, I would like to use these key words for tonight's key speech: celebrate, hope, and love. Celebrate. Celebrate that you are the hope for your family. Celebrate with them today. Celebrate and make sure that you thank them for all they do. Celebrate with your friends, as before you know it, you'll be sitting in the audience in a class I graduated 50 years ago. Celebrate today. Enjoy it and have fun. Celebrate tomorrow as your hopes will be put into motion. Celebrate that many of you have sung outside in Fremont grade school only one time. Celebrate all you do, and celebrate that you'll never have to come back to school and wear a mask. Celebrate the amazing time you're able to spend with many educators that got you to this point. Celebrate all the great things that will come your way in the next 50 years. Celebrate the memories you're about to make. Hope. You're the hope and joy of your family. They hope that you'll be able to deal with all the things that will be coming your way, both the good and the not so good. Hope that you can find the job that you'll love and you'll never want to leave. Hope you can find that forever significant other to spend the rest of your life with. Hope you can provide your families as all your families will grow in many wants and needs. Hope you can leave more good in the world than you take out. Hope you can have good friends throughout your life that you can share your celebrations with. Hope we can see the end of this pandemic. Hope to find a passion in all you do. Love. This is the emotion that we've talked about in class. After seeing over 30 graduation classes walk across the stage, I found that the people that are able to give and receive love do the best in their lives. If you're able to receive love from someone, your spouse, your friend, your pet, someone or something you can help finish your day, you will also have to be someone that is able to give love. To be able to put others first, even if it means putting your intentions on the back burner. To be able to show kindness towards that person in a way that they'll always be grateful for. Love is the most amazing emotion and one that most people are afraid of. Think of yourself as a baby and how it was so amazing for your mom or your dad to hold you and take care of you and how special that felt. Most people go through life never finding that love again. Those that do are often very happy. Think of John Capoletti. All of you that wrote a paper about him and about how he put his brother first every day, all the time. You were supposed to find your joy that person you were going to put first, that person that you give additional time to. So class of 2021, how many of you actually reached out to your Joey after we finished that assignment? I'm guessing that there was probably few of you. To put others first, to be selfless, be humble human beings is not a once-in-a-while thing, it's a forever thing. It is my hope that you're able to hold on to these traits for the rest of your lives. Celebrate, hope, and love. Today we get to do all three. Thank you, class of 2021, for making me a better teacher, a better coach, and a better person. God bless you in all you do. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chase. We want to thank the classes of 1970 and 1971 for sharing in this celebration this evening. While our celebration for the class of 1970 was postponed last year, it is wonderful to have both classes here this evening to reflect and honor the accomplishments of the last 50 years since you graduated from Weyauwega High School, which we now recognize as Weyauwega-Fremont High School. You participated in sports, clubs, activities, and dances, just as our students do now and hope to do more of in the future. FFA, FHA, which is now FCCLA, National Honor Society, Marching Band, Chorus, Spanish Club, Forensics, Student Council, football, baseball, and track, to name a few. We continue those same traditions, supporting and engaging our students so they, like you, can be successful and forever connected to our Weyauwega-Fremont community. Your work ethic and accomplishments are an inspiration to the class of 2021. I'd like to now recognize those that were members of the class of 1970. Please stand. You may be seated. And I'd like to recognize those from the class of 1971. Please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you for coming and joining in our proud tradition of Weyauwega-Fremont. It's been an interesting year, as Mr. Chase said. With a pandemic that occurs approximately every 100 years, it brings challenges, yet successes too. My graduation message is typically relevant to the year, the class, the time, society, etc. So this year, my reflection brought me to writing a message about masks. Now before you all groan or boot me from the stage, hear me out. It's not what you think. Allow me to explain. I went to the first softball game here at home on a day in April, and probably warmer than it is today. The girls were taking the field when I noticed a player taking home plate as the catcher. She threw a few balls back and forth with the pitcher, and the team started play. I couldn't for the life of me figure out who was the catcher. She wore the shin guards, chest covering, mask, and helmet. That big apparatus that covers your face, your ears, and the very top of your head. I'm not going to lie. It looked hot. When the winning inning was over and the girls headed back to the dugout, the mask and helmet came off, and I realized the long blonde hair that fell out of it belonged to no other than Hannah Tim. Masks can be all kinds of things. Please hold. Yep, here's SpongeBob. And if any of you know me, Halloween is one of my favorite holidays, so I have all kinds of masks. He's been around since 1999, so the students obviously know who that person is. Or what about this one? Yep. For a masquerade ball. These started for celebrations back in the 13th century. What do they all have in common? They disguise who the person really is underneath. While that can be fun, as it was for me finding out it was Hannah, the negative side is that people often disguise who they are through kinds of masks like a screen or social media. My message to the graduates today: don't hide who you are, pretending to be someone or something you're not. Be your authentic self, live your best life, make your own decisions, participate in society without having to hide who you are and what you believe in. Continue to build your capacity to respect others for their opinions, even when it's not your own. I have confidence you will continue to aspire to do great things without needing to ever be disguised behind any kind of mask. And now, Weyauwega-Fremont School Board members and Mr. Tubbs, as principal of the Weyauwega-Fremont High School, I am pleased to recommend the class of 2021, whom are represented here for graduation, have met all requirements established by the Weyauwega-Fremont Board of Education and the state of Wisconsin. I present the class of 2021. The class of 2021 has selected teacher Mr. Mike Hansen to read the students' names as they cross the stage to receive their diplomas. As he comes forward, we ask one member of your group or family to please come down. There's a door right here, as well as over here, if you would like a member of your family to come down and take pictures. Anna Duxbury has also graciously taken pictures of all the students inside the building where we had the backdrop. We weren't able to use it today just because of the wind, but she will also take another picture here as the students cross the stage. But again, one member of the family is also welcome. Whoop, stop there. While we're waiting for our family members to come to the field, I just want to thank again our senior class advisors as well as our staff. Our senior class advisors, Pat Fee, Sarah Karpinski, Jason Legal, Patrick Martin, and Nick Wynn. Thank you also to Rena Tomaszewski and Pat Fee for their help this evening. If a member of Kylie Abbey's family would like to come to the front. That's our indicator that we're going to get started.
Kylie Sierra Abbey. Christina Rose Anderson. Broderick Joseph Arndt. Adriana Kaylee Bayman. Paulina Banda Chavez. Logan David Bartle. Stephen Michael Billington. Danielle Marie Bolter. Alexandria Jean Betcher. Cameron Allen John Bormans. Caitlin Rose Bubals. Taylor James Carpenter. Miguel Angel Delgado. Brandon Mark Dittman. Jacob Michael Doty. Farah Jade Dunn. Kyle Victor Earl. Benjamin Mark Fields. Brandon Michael Filland. Blaisden Asher Hoffman. Ashley Catherine Johnson. Melissa Ann Johnson. Mason Jones. Annabelle Jordan Kaminsky. Quentin Charles Kempf. Carson Ronald Keister. Wyatt Kleist. Logan Andrew Krause. Devin Douglas Kinsey. Emma Lee Landvit. Angelina Rose Lociavo. Thanks. Nicholas Neil Lurkey. Mason Cody Marquette. Samuel A. Mason. Maximilian Marshall Meyerhofer. Chloe Rain Miller. Jacob Elijah Mills. Nateo Kane Misevich. Martin Novoa Leva. Michaela Louise Pope. Colton Joseph Reek. Hannah Lynn Schneider. Hannah Jo Schulke. Christy Lynn Schumacher. Benjamin J. Strelo. Hannah Marie Tim. Eden Marie Velker. Justin John Walks. Haley Cynthia Wheaton. Tristan Joseph Wieters. Soraya Easton Williams. Danny Robert Wilson. Bowden Gerald Wachowski. Matthew John Zeikert. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present the class of 2021.
A few announcements. Following the ceremony, we will get ready in the parking lot for the parade. Thank you, everybody, for attending. Graduates, please rise. Please follow Kylie out and make sure you get your diploma at the top of the stands. Congratulations, class.